Show. Welcome to the East Coast. And tonight's home team on the scoreboard, Team Manitoba Tree.
Hi, my name is Carson Carls. I'm from Cypress River, Manitoba. My winter team is Holland Rockets, and my favorite player is Brent Burns.
Hi, my name is Sean Bazran. I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. My winter team is the Flyer Snipers, and my favorite player is Gordie Howe.
Hi, my name is Daxon Yerix. I'm from Oak Bluff, Manitoba. My winter hockey team is the McDonald Lightning, and my favorite player is Brett Burns.
Hello, my name is Joshua Shagania. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. My winter team is the St. Boniface Seals, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Marcus Betts. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. My winter team is Seven Oak Raiders, and my favorite player is Mark Scheifele.
Hi, my name is Adam Kelly. I'm from Sewickout, Ontario. My winter team is Dryden Paper Kings, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Jodry. I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. My winter team is APHA Winterhawks, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Miller Kramer. I'm from Battleford, Saskatchewan. My winter team is Battleford Barons. My favorite hockey player is Shea Weber.
Hi, my name is Grayson Slaney, and I'm from Dominion City, Manitoba. My winter team is Sun Steelers, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Cedric Shartsey. I'm from Labroquerie, Manitoba. My winter team is Labroquerie Habs, and my favorite player is Marc-Andre Fleury.
Hi, my name is Waylon Gardepy. I'm from Beardy, Saskatchewan. My winter team is the Beardy's Blackhawks, and I like TJ Oshie. My favorite player is TJ Oshie.
My name's Cash Elzer-East. I'm from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan. My winter team is Meadow Lake Stampeders, and my favorite player is Johnny Gaudreau.
Hi, my name is Amadeus Mark. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I play on the Calgary Crashers, and my favorite player is Austin Matthews.
Hi, my name's Ryan Duchamp. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I play on Seven Oaks Raiders, and my favorite player is Brad Marchand.
Pennsylvania, and I play for the Valley Forge Minutemen, and my favorite player is myself.
My name is Murphy. I'm from Springfield, Pennsylvania. I play for the Valley Forge Minutemen, and my favorite player is Shane Gosper.
My name is Luca Canada. I play for the Long Island Gulls. I'm from Smithtown, New York, and my favorite hockey player is Pavel Datsyuk.
My name is Joey from East Connecticut. I'm playing for the Connecticut Junior Whalers, and my favorite player is Patrice Bergeron.
My name is Max Colosimo. I play for the Buffalo Junior Sabres. My hometown is Buffalo, New York, and my favorite player is Mitch Marner.
My name is Simon. I'm from Lower Merion, Pennsylvania.
First and last name. Start from the top.
Hi, my name is Simon. I'm from the Valley Forge Minutemen, and my favorite player is Jack Hughes.
My name is Tyler Hobrat. I'm from Maryland, and I play for Maryland, and my favorite is Sidney Crosby.
My name is Brady George. I'm from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and I play for Elite, and my favorite player is Crosby.
My name is Case Kamzik. I am from I play for the Mustangs, and my favorite player is Austin Matthews.
My name is Tyler from New York. I play at Long Island Royal,
and my favorite player is Carey Price.
Hi, my name's Neelan Johnson. I'm from Severna Park, Maryland. For Team Maryland, and my favorite player is Tuke.
Hi, my name is Easton Sigurdsson. I'm from Sartell, Minnesota. I play for the Sartell State. My favorite player is my brother's talent, Quentin Sigurdsson.
My name is Ezra Ferk. I am from Lower Merion, Pennsylvania. I play for the Valley Forge Minutemen, and my favorite player is Tori Krug.
Kovacs. My winter team is the Ashburn Extreme. I'm from Aldie, Virginia, and my favorite player is John Carlson.
Hi, my name is Ryan Walsh. I live in Comac. I play for the Long Island. My favorite is Matt Barzell.
Hi, my name is Richard Shin. I live in Fort Lee, New Jersey. My favorite player is David, and I play for the Connecticut Willows.
And the number 74 from Albany, Virginia, Will Kovac. Tonight's starting wingers from Smithtown, New York, number 13, Luca Canada. And from Fort Lee, New Jersey, number 9, Richard Shin. And starting at center from Comac, New York, number 91, Ryan Walsh. Now let's welcome the rest of the East Coast. East Coast is coached by Justin Friedman and Matt Kieran. And now the starting lineup for our home team, Manitoba Extreme. Starting in goal from La Brokerie, Manitoba, number 29, Cedric Sharpley. Starting on defense from Alfred, Saskatchewan, number 20, Mark Kramer. From Oak Bluff, Manitoba, number 9, Daxon Yerix. Our starting forwards from Winnipeg, Manitoba, number 15, Marcus Betts. From Sioux Lookout, Ontario, number 17, Adam Kelly. And from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, number 77, Cash Alfred. Team Manitoba is coached by Landon Duchamp and Kent East. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able and remove your caps for the playing of O Canada and the Star Spangled Banner. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see divide the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we
Back at the Bloomington Ice Gardens, second semifinal. Will pit East Coast, an upset winner over Team USA in the quarterfinals in overtime against Manitoba, the second place finisher in their division. Winner moves on to play Great Plains in tomorrow's final matchup. These teams played in pool play on Wednesday. Manitoba won it 7-2. And outshot by East Coast 40-32, but got 38 saves from their goaltender Cedric Chartier to our left. We are underway. And Luca Canada plays it ahead. Loose in the center circle, and it's picked up there. Played deep by Marcus Betts. Near side, it's played ahead by Adam Kelly. Deep into the East Coast zone. Cleared around on the new side. Luca Canada on the near side, I should say. Now they'll come out of the corner. A drop pass to the left point, and that is Daxon Urex. He feeds a cross diagonal pass to the near side boards. And now they're going to again come out of the corner, but this time the East Coast will have the answer, and out they come to center. From the red line, it's played in by Canada, who chases after it along with Miller Kramer. And they go to the corner. Canada comes out behind the net with it, looks to center, and it's picked up by Amadeus Mark. Penalty coming on the East Coast, and we're going to have a hooking penalty, I believe, in front of the net. Yep, and that's what we'll have after 54 seconds. Heading to the penalty box is Ryan Walsh for hooking, and it's a power play for the Manitoba Extreme, their full name. And it's played ahead. That's going to be icing if it gets to the end line, and they'll drag it all the way back for a face-off to the left of Cedric Chartier. Took 8 seconds of power play time. Manitoba got a hat trick from Amadeus Mark in that game, including 2 goals in the third period. Where's number 87? He's out there now. And he's trying to dig the puck loose, as a matter of fact. Plays it ahead, and it comes to the blue line. Runs along the line, and Manitoba able to bring it out to center. This is Carson Carroll's, playing to Mark on the left side. And now poked back out to center. Loose along the far boards. It's underneath Mark. Now played back by Josh Chagagna and into the zone. Carroll's chasing after it there, along with Joseph Burke in the corner. We get a whistle. And we're going to have another penalty coming. Well, they're whistling it tight here after the semifinals. I wondered if the officials are going to keep calling penalties, and now they are indeed. Heading to the penalty box for Manitoba is Carroll's. Also for a hook. And the time of this penalty is 1 minute and 43 seconds, so we have 4 aside for 1:09, and then a quick power play for East Coast. Cleared to the near side, and it's past Kovac back into the East Coast zone. Here's a race for it. Tyler Hilbrecht will win it. Clears around to the far side, but it's going to be picked up there by Cash Alger East. Loose to the right corner. Now behind the net it goes. And that's Grayson Slaney throwing a bump there, but East Coast will come out with the puck. Again, 4 aside, and to center they come. This is Brody George over the line. His shot doesn't get through. He and Alger East go to the boards in the corner. And Urex in to help out. A centering pass comes up the slot. It's left at the left point. Zoldan takes a shot. It's deflected, but wide of the goal. And now cleared back behind the net. Case Kanzik, the other forward up front here for East Coast. Now the puck to the right point, and it's picked up there. And played back down. Urex has it. Over to Kramer on the near side. 5 seconds in the 4-on-4 as Kramer hits the line. He takes a shot, and a glove catch made by Nealon Johnson in goal for the East Coast, and will get a face-off in his zone. And 48 seconds of power play time to East Coast. Now the puck down, and it comes to the near side boards. East Coast will work the puck ahead, and a pass for Kanata on the left wing from Max Colosimo goes behind the net, and it'll come over to the far side boards. It's a power play for East Coast. Centering pass, hot before it could get to Shin. Now laying loose in the circle. It's picked up there by Shaganya, and he clears to center. Pass to the near side is behind Kanata, who skates into the zone. Now he has to come back on side as the puck goes back to their blue line with 10 seconds to go. This is Colosimo in the center circle. He feeds the far side for Shin. Over the line, looking to play it in. Behind the net, Colosimo. As Carroll steps back on, and both teams have killed off abbreviated power plays. Shaganya in the near corner tries to play it ahead. Loose to the near boards, and now it comes out. And here's Kelly down the near wing for Manitoba. Kelly over the line, takes it deep, and then is beaten for pace in the corner there by the defenseman on that side, Kamzik. Now it's cleared up the near wall and out to center. And spinning with it there is Ryden Duchan, number 91. Kanata plays it across in his zone, picked up by House Young. And he feeds the far side. And Cash Alger East is going to get there first for Manitoba. He goes behind the net. His outlet pass is blocked by Kanata in the corner. And they scrap for it back there. Young comes in for East Coast and tries to fish it out. Now, Manitoba player falls, and it's picked up along the near boards, cleared to the left point, held in by Burke. Return it down for Kamzik, but it's too far. And it's cleared down. Burke plays it down with a glove, and that's a hand pass. So we'll go all the way back in the East Coast zone, or they're going to take it outside for the faceoff. 10-11 to go in the first period. Walsh and Mark on the faceoff, and it's won by Manitoba. Long pass to center is picked up there by Sean Bazran. Over the line they come. This is Mark on the left. He closes in a centering pass. A shot by Gardapi. And that comes to nothing at the left edge as Manitoba comes close there. Play behind the net. And it's Waylon Gardapi coming out the far side. He lost possession. Played to the point. Held in by Shaganya. And it's played back down into the corner where Amadeus Mark has it. He tries to come in front. That's knocked away. Picked up along the far wall and played ahead by Kamzik to the blue line. And now it comes out to center. Past Shaganya and deep into the Manitoba zone. 5 minutes gone in the first period. No score here. Mark trying to spin with the puck, and Shaganya will pick it up and play down the left wing. Here comes Manitoba to center. It's played in. And back behind the net. It's controlled there by Simon Zolden. Cleared around on the near side. And Manitoba trying to hold the zone. They do get it there, but it's brought back in offside. We'll have a face-off with 9:05 to play in the first period. Face-off coming outside the blue line. Alger East will face off for Manitoba against Colosimo, and the puck played back into the East Coast zone to the right. This is Hilbrecht after it behind the goal. Now, Manitoba trying to gain possession down low and keep it. This is Grayson Slaney trying to come out the left side. He's blocked off, and now East Coast will gain possession in the right corner of their zone. They reverse it to the near side. And it's played out to center, and here they come. Colosimo through center. Over the line, he'll lay it in deep. It'll ring the boards to the near side. And loose along the near wall. Manitoba will pick it up and carry to center. This is Alger East. He comes over the line. Alger East is taken wide towards the boards. Now it's played back behind the goal into the left corner, and Kamzik plays it around on the far side, and East Coast will pick it up. 8:07 to go in the first period. We have a penalty for interference coming up behind the play against the East Coast, and heading to the penalty box with a look of mild disbelief on his face is East Coast's Luke Murphy. He interfered with Alger East as they both went for the puck there, according to the official, and the time of the penalty is 6 minutes and 57 seconds. Second power play for Manitoba. Puck comes to center. Here's Kelly down the near wing. Broken up at the blue line. Carrolls will pick it back up. And now back into his zone. He feeds the left side, picked up by Shaganya. And it's cleared to center. Played over by Slaney to the near side for Kelly. And over the line. And now it's picked up by Keelan Jodry for Manitoba behind the goal. Loose to the right corner. Burke goes after it for East Coast. Shaganya on the half wall, returns it down on the far side. Centering pass comes all the way through to the near side where Carrolls has it at the right point. Flattens and now goes down into the half wall area, picked up by East Coast, and it's cleared rink wide back into the zone. Another penalty coming, this one on Manitoba, and it's going to go on Carrolls. Icing is indicated, but there's a penalty as well. So now a tripping penalty is coming. And Manitoba will send a player to the penalty box as well. And they have to go and get Carson Carrolls off the bench. Tripping is the penalty, and it comes at 7 minutes, 49 seconds of the first period. We are scoreless here in this contest, and the face-off is now going to be called outside the blue line because there was an icing indicated. Face-off now puts the teams 4 aside for 1:07, and then a quick power play for East Coast. So the exact reverse of what happened the first time. Now it's played ahead by Kovac to the blue line, and now played back in deep, and he'll chase after it. Will Kovac's in the left corner, plays it around on the far side for Hilbrecht. And here comes East Coast to center. They'll play to the near side, and at the red line, Kramer unable to play it forward. Now loose to the blue line, and Kovac has it for East Coast. Fanned on one pass, now gets it back at the red line. He'll play it in, and Urex will chase it down in the left corner. Actually, he will let Mueller-Kramer take over. Long pass up the wing, picked up by Basterin. He's over the line. It's poke checked off his stick as it goes to the corner by Kamzik. And now, actually Simon Zolden there. Puck comes to the near side. Kamzik is the forward, Zolden the defenseman. We have a whistle, and we have a stoppage in play. We're going to have a face-off outside the East Coast blue line. 6 seconds remaining of 4-on-4 hockey, and then a power play coming up. For East Coast. Now from the face-off, it's controlled by Kramer. Rink wides it. And now Murphy steps on. It's a power play for East Coast as the puck comes into the Manitoba zone to the right. And after it there in the right corner, players from both teams pile in. Puck comes out, rolls to the left point, and it's held in there. Here's a shot bouncing from the left point by Ezref Erkman, and a save made by Chartier. Face-off coming up. The Manitoba zone to his right. We have 5 minutes and 44 seconds to play in the first period. 34 seconds left of East Coast power play, and a scoreless first period. Colosimo on the face-off, and he will do battle against Jodry. Puck down, and it's controlled by George. Spins, centers, picked off by Urex. And now here comes Manitoba back. Pass down the left wing. And turning back there is Slaney along the far boards. He spins, now comes to the right, feeds over to Alger East. Top of the left circle. His shot has everyone ducking, and it goes behind the net. Over to the far side, it's played to the wall, and now to center. That'll just about kill off the penalty on Carrolls as Alger East rings it back in. It'll run the boards to the far side, and it's picked up by Zolden in the right corner. Carroll steps on, Manitoba at full strength. George, one-touch pass picked off by Urix in the center circle. He angles in over the line to his right and will play it in deep to the corner. Back behind the net, it's returned the other way by Zolden into the left corner. East Coast has it with less than 5 minutes left in the first period. Long pass to center, picked off by Alger East in the center circle. And he'll turn there and play it back in. It'll ring the boards again, and Manitoba will finish a change. Puck into the corner, and Hilbrand is after it. Plays it back behind the net for East Coast. Cleared up the near wing to Colosimo, and he'll try to return it down to the corner in his zone. And back for it there is Zolden. He lost possession, and trying to sneak out of the corner there was Duchamp, and now here comes East Coast down the near wing. George over the line against two, tries to split the defense. Puck comes to Walsh, tries to hold the zone along the boards at the point, and it comes back out to Burke at center. He plays it ahead. Kramer will shoot it in from the red line with just over 4 minutes left in the period. Hilbrecht goes behind the East Coast goal, and he'll play to the near side boards looking for Kanata. Now that is stolen away, and East Coast will pick it up. It's played to center ice. Bouncing puck, Kramer plays to the line. Burke intercepts for East Coast. His pass on the wrong side of Kanata. Now Kramer is harassed there, and his pass is picked off in the slot. Walsh centers. Kanata's got time. He scores! No, he doesn't. Oh my gosh, he had his arm up, and I thought he had put it in. And a remarkable stop by Cedric Chartier. I thought he had scored. My goodness, Kanata had time, and the goaltender took it away from him. Excellent stop by Cedric Chartier. Walsh on the faceoff. Trying to pull the draw back towards Kanata. And Gardapi lost it. Now gets it back and plays out to center. It's past Burke. And Rink wide to the near side. Shin fell. And he goes after it at the red line. Tries to play it ahead. It's stripped away by Shin. He sends Kanata away over the line. Kanata working against Urix, who's about twice as tall. Puck comes to the right point. Now over to the left side. Here's Burke. He takes a shot, and that goes wide of the goal. Shin after it behind the net. Shin looking to center. Gets it to Burke in the circle. He shoots. He's away wide over the top and to the left with that shot. Now Mark along the boards. Tries to clear for Manitoba. Walsh plays it down. Urix plays it ahead, and it'll go all the way down the ice. That will be an icing call against Manitoba with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the opening period. And we'll take it all the way back in the Manitoba zone for the face-off to the left of Cedric Chartier. It's been another good period here. Face-off, puck loose, and House Young tries to come in front with it. And then it's sticked away by Kramer to the far side boards. Played ahead to the far wall, and here's Betts along the wall. Having trouble, has to go back. Betts will bank it around behind on the near side. Kramer in the right corner, up the wing boards for Kelly, and it's going to be held in there momentarily by Kovac at the left point. It comes back out to center. Here's a race for it, and it's flipped back off the glass. Young tries to play it ahead. Now Murphy will carry on over the line. He goes to the right side, and he is looking there for Kamzik. It'll go behind the net and ring the boards to the near side. Kramer in the right corner takes a bump from Kamzik, who centered the puck. Kanata centers it, and Young took a shot that was deflected across. Now Kamzik in the far corner. He takes a bump in against the wall. Shaganya tries to play it ahead, and does. Here's Betts to center for Manitoba. 2:10 to go in the period. Long pass for Kelly over the line. Tries to go around the defense, and a neat little poke check there. Frees it up. 2 minutes to play in the period. Played over the line by Murphy, and shot in deep. Back behind the net. This is Alger East on the run. And he plays it ahead as he goes flying at the blue line. Falls down there. Burke tried to slow it up. It goes over the boards and into the bench for a stoppage with 1:49 left in the first period. Face-off coming up at the center line. Alger East and Colosimo beat him on the draw. Puck comes back into the zone. It's picked up by Erkman. He tries to clear, and now a centering pass, bouncing puck loose, and it's kicked over to the near side. And Manitoba will set it up. Here's Carroll's at the right point. He tries to return it down, and Kanata stole it. He comes back 2 against 2. Now defenders get back, Duchan in particular. Here's a shot by Kanata that goes wide, rebound off the inboards. They try to reverse it, and now here comes Manitoba down the far side. We have 1:20 to go in the first period, and over the line they come. Trying to split the defense there was Slaney, and it comes on to the goaltender, Nealon Johnson, and we get a stoppage and a faceoff. 75 seconds left in the first period. Quick break after one. And then they'll resurface after the second period. Winner of this game goes on to meet Great Plains for all the marbles tomorrow. All-Star game is first. And that game is scheduled to start at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Championship game 10:30 here at the Bloomington Ice Garden. Play in the right corner. And East Coast plays it ahead, and now they break out. 3 wide, pass to Kanata, splits the defense, and then he's forced off at the last moment, last minute of play in the period. Kanata tries to feed Burke at the point, he does, and he shoots it wide. Rebound off the inboards, Mark goes after it there and plays it ahead. Here comes Bassarin down the wing, and Burke is going to get there first. He'll carry it behind the East Coast goal with 44 seconds to go in the period. Banks it off the glass, and now here's a chance down the near wing. It's picked up by Colosimo. He goes in on Chartier. He shoots. He hit the crossbar. Rebound. They score! And this time it does count. East Coast has taken the lead on a rebound shot. I believe that's George. It is indeed. For East Coast, it is Brody George. And East Coast has the lead at 14 minutes and 27 seconds of the first period. Brody George on the rebound, and East Coast leads Manitoba. Puck is down. Assist going to Colosimo. Want to know something funny? Brody George scored the first goal the first time these teams met as well in the first period. Less than 10 seconds to go in the period. Here's a shot that goes wide of the cage. Rebound to the near side is picked up by Kelly. And behind the net, the first period will come to an end. And our score after one is East Coast 1, Manitoba nothing. The difference the last time was that after George scored first, Manitoba scored twice before the end of the period. This time they didn't. We'll take a quick break. 1-0 the score. You're enjoying the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. The second period here at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. Jeff Pappas, my name, with the call, and East Coast leads Manitoba 1-0 after the first period. Teams change ends and will attack towards their benches in the second period. Puck is down and Duchan controls. And Shaganya had it stripped. Here's Walsh on a breakaway. He shoots, he scores! Ryan Walsh, and it's 2-0 for East Coast. Giveaway at the blue line, and Ryan Walsh goes bar down. And East Coast has a 2-0 advantage after 7 seconds of the second period. Unassisted goal for Ryan Walsh. Well, the same two centermen, and we will do this again. Jodry plays it forward for Manitoba over the line. Played to the right. And heading in is Kelly. He is headed off in the corner. Puck cleared around to the near side. And Betts plays it down. Kelly, they are going to give an assist to Kanata on that goal, which I didn't see. It was a strip at the blue line, and Walsh went in and scored at 7 seconds of the period. Puck behind the goal. Walsh digs it out. Long ways to go yet, though, but a 2-goal advantage for East Coast. And here's Shin down the wing. He's over the line. Shin forced wide, looks to center it, and that's intercepted by Duchamp. And it's clear but not out. Check that, Jodry. As the puck comes to the blue line, now played over the head of Urex. Back behind the goal, and Kramer goes behind the net, and Kanata is all over him. Minute 5 gone in the second period. Puck comes to the high slot. It's backhanded ahead. It's going to go all the way down the ice. No icing. Jodry in a race for it there. And he lost possession of the puck as Esref Erkman takes it away from him and clears it past Kramer all the way back into the Manitoba zone. 13:38 to play in the second period. Puck played ahead, and Mark is stopped at the blue line. Over to the far side. Erkman will bank it off the wall. And we have an icing call indicated, but Urex goes back for it, not far enough for icing. He puts on the brakes behind the goal and now feeds the far side. It's played ahead, and Gardapi to center, turn right back, and it goes into the bench area out of play. We'll have a stoppage and a face-off with 13:14 to go in the second period. And a 2-0 lead for East Coast. Puck down and cleared into the zone. Here is Bastian. He takes a shot and a stick save made by Nealon Johnson. Out to center it comes. This is Shaganya playing it back into the zone. And East Coast looking to play it back in, a delayed offside coming. And now they regain possession in the Manitoba zone. It's picked up and played on out to center. Here comes East Coast back in over the line, and they're offside. So we'll have a face-off at neutral ice. 12 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the second period. And East Coast beat Team USA in a shootout to get into the semifinals. Over the line comes Duchamp. And now along the far boards, he still has possession. He and Burke go to the boards. Alger East comes in to help out. It's played behind the goal, rings the boards to the near side. Urex on the half wall plays it down. Alger East falls behind the net. There's 3 blue shirts back there, and now it's picked up and played ahead by Hilbrecht to the near boards. It's cleared to the line. Urex will hold it in, and now it's back in the East Coast zone. Colosimo will circle there, and he passes to center, and George will back in over the Manitoba line. Back for it is Duchamp as we're under 12 minutes to go in the second period. Puck played around to the near side boards, and Kovac will play it down to the circle, and it's going to come right back out as Urex will carry it for Manitoba. Over the line he comes. Urex into the circle. He puts on the brakes and then lost the puck along the wall. It's cleared back, and Duchamp falls as he runs into Kovacs. And now East Coast will gain possession on the right corner of their zone. A headman pass, and here comes George. Over the line he comes, working against Urex. He cuts to the slot. He shoots, and a split save by Chartier. He shot it through traffic, used the defenseman as a screen. And now it's picked up and given away. Walsh centers it in front of the goal. And George looks to center it behind the net for East Coast. And it's going to roll towards the blue line, and it's played back in by Zoldan offside. They have to tag. And now Duchamp steps around a man, comes over the line. Duchamp works to the circle. Now again past another man. He shoots, he scores! Ryden Duchamp, what a goal! And that makes it 2-1. Manitoba is on the board. Ryden Duchamp is pretty an individual effort, as you'll see in this tournament. It comes at 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Ryden Duchamp of Manitoba needed that goal. And it's 2-1. 10:54 to go in the second period. Now Mark plays it over the line. And over to Young on the boards. He'll chip it out to center. And where is it? Now it's in the center circle, and Shin has it. He plays it in. Unassisted goal by Duchamp, but that was a super individual effort. Puck comes to the high slot. Erkman can't hold it in, and now back to the red line. Erkman there. He's chopped at by Gardapi. Manages to play it ahead, and Young along the near boards. Plays it. Shaganya in his zone will play it ahead. Knocked down by a high stick by Young, but it's picked up by Manitoba, so there's no infraction as Basran plays it down into the corner, and there's a hard collision as a East Coast player slipped and took out the Manitoba player going into the boards. Here's Carroll at the right point over to Shaganya. He takes a shot, a save made, rebound under the goaltender. No, it's cleared and flipped back into the Manitoba zone as the Canadian team starts to turn up the heat here. Under 10 minutes to play in the second period. Back out to center it comes. And it's played over to the far side by Erkman. And here comes Kanata. He takes a shot, sticked away by Chartier to the near board. Shaganya golfs at it. And it comes to the blue line. Here they come. This is Algeriste. Over the line. No, it's Wells. He takes the shot. Runs up the equipment of the defenseman Kovac on that side. And now it's played ahead to the line. And carried out. Here comes, East Coast, a pass on the wrong side of the breaking forward. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage as the puck comes on to the goaltender Chartier as Walsh had an opportunity behind the defense. Walsh has the go-ahead, or the go-ahead goal in this game. It's 2-1. That goal is the difference to this point. From the face-off, it's behind the net, and Miller Kramer controls for Manitoba. Plays to center, and is picked up by Hilbrecht. He feeds the center circle, and Walsh now tries the left for Kanata, who tips it ahead. Now here's Kamzik over the line. He takes a shot. Chartier with a stick save. Off to the near wall, and it goes to the corner. Picked up there in the corner. And giveaway in front, a chance for Kanata, a chance, and what a stop by Chartier, who's made a couple of good ones here. Puck still lying loose, and now it's picked up by Manitoba, and they come out to center. This is Jodry over the line. He goes to the right, he shoots, a save made by Johnson. Off to the near wall, and they chop at it. Kamzik is taken into the wall by Algeriste behind the net. He and Kovacs go to the boards. Algeriste comes out the right side. He centers it, and it's trapped against the side of the goal. And now the referee loses sight of it. And we're going to get a stoppage. 8:13 to go, second period. East Coast 2, Manitoba 1. Face-off coming up now to the right of Nealon Johnson in the East Coast goal. Face-off comes to the right corner in the East Coast zone. Played back behind the net. Colosimo will feed the left side for Shin. And he overplayed it. Here's Algeriste going behind the goal. He's got Slaney in front if he can get it to him. Now Algeriste goes down in the near side corner. And the puck dribbles out to center. Back for it, Duchamp, creator of the Manitoba goal, with a brilliant piece of skill as it's played ahead. And into the zone, here's Algeriste. He goes wide, he goes down, and the puck is fed to the center point area. Here's Carroll's winding and shooting, and it goes wide of the goal to the right side. Picked up in the corner, and back behind the net. After it there is Zolden. Played around on the near side. That's Kamzik in deep. And now it comes up the near boards. Played to Shin. Shaganya turns it back. And Duchamp will chase after it in the left corner of the East Coast zone. Puts on the brakes. And now it's golfed around on the near side for Simon Zolden. He will lay it up the boards. It's picked up by Shin. And he carries it over the line. His pass for George doesn't connect. Now fed ahead and back into the East Coast zone. It's backhanded ahead and not out. They try to clear. It's picked off by Slaney. He put it in front, and now it's stolen away by Mark on his backhand. Mark works to the right side, leaves it for Carrolls. Over to the near side, Shaganya in the circle. He takes a shot. It's deflected and steered back out to center ice by East Coast. 6:37 to play in the second period as Shaganya goes back in his zone. East Coast finishing a change, and it's picked up by Zolden. He clears it ahead, and now here's Young over the line. He can't get by Shaganya, and now it comes to the right point area, picked up by Zolden, who holds the zone. Loose there along the boards, now centered. Back to Zolden at the right point, and he'll lay it in deep. They'll go after it. And Shaganya, the defender, on the near side, a centering pass comes all the way through. Burke fires, and a save by Chartier. Now it's picked up in the corner by Carrolls, clears, and it bounces on Burke and comes out to center. Zolden will backhand it ahead, and he flips it back into the zone. Carrolls is almost stripped by Kanata. Now it's Shaganya behind the goal. He swings it around on the near side, and it's going to come back to center ice. It's played ahead by Mark into the zone, rink wide. Goaltender Johnson out to play it, and Manitoba trying to set up shop. Burke swiped at it in the corner, gets a second swipe. It bounces to the point. Here's a shot wide of the goal by Kramer on the near side. Banked around the boards, and Kanata has it momentarily for East Coast. Now he does get it ahead. He and Young break out, and here they come over the line. It's poked away on a play by Gardepy, who's back checking there. He kicks the puck ahead as he dropped his stick, shot in with men offside, and they have to tag up. Now they do tag. Or is there a penalty coming here? The official has his arm up, and Mark plays it along the line. Here's Gardepy. And now he closes in. Gardepy, a backhand shot, save Johnson. And there is a penalty coming. And now the Manitoba goalie finally sees it. Deflection, they score! Marcus Betts ties the game at 2. Shot changed direction and went past Nealon Johnson. And the time of the goal is 10 minutes and 4 seconds. And that will take off the delayed penalty, and it will result in a tying goal. We're tied up at 2. Here in the second period. Kovac on the faceoff. And he carries it in. Kovac centers for Walsh and doesn't get there. Now loose at the right edge. Walsh again. Puck picked off by Carrolls in the right corner. Played ahead to the far boards, and now a rink wide pass to center. Marcus Betts on the goal on the Kramer shot. Now play is in the Manitoba zone to the right. Carrolls circles in the corner, plays it ahead, and that's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Over the line they come, Jodry, and we have another infraction being whistled against the East Coast here. Betts comes out of the corner, he centers, and a shot right on. Johnson saves. Betts at the rebound. Now the puck is touched, and now the infraction will be called. It is a cross check at 10 minutes and 58 seconds, and it will put Manitoba on the power play for the third time. And Walsh will go to the penalty box. Face off to the right of Nealon Johnson. Maybe a momentum change here in this semifinal. The game tied at 2, and it's played ahead by Shin at center. Shin plays it over the Manitoba line. He is taken there. There's another penalty, and that's going to go against Miller Kramer for a body check, and that will wipe out their power play after only 9 seconds. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes and 8 seconds. And they're going over to talk to the Manitoba coach. If they rule head contact there, that is going to be an issue. We'll see if anyone has to go serve a second penalty, and that might be it. And that looks like what's going to happen. They may be calling head contact on Kramer, which would be 2 and 10. Kelly comes over to the penalty box, and there are now 2 men in the box, but one for quite a bit longer. Here's a shot that goes wide by Erkman from the right point. We'll wait for the announcement. Erkman has the puck at center. It's 4 aside for 1:38. Now a pass to Shin on the near wing. Over the line he comes. Let's get it. Shin closing in. It is a boarding penalty. And that is a misconduct as well. So it's 10 minutes on Kramer. Play is at center ice. 11:08 the time of the penalty, so it's 2 and 10 on Kramer for boarding and a misconduct. Here is Carroll's ringing the net. 1:07 in the 4-on-4. Played down to center. Burke plays it to the line, and it's played ahead. Walsh will relay it back in from his own side of center, and it goes out of play. We'll get a face-off. 3:01 to go in the second period. 2-2 the score. And Miller Kramer, an important part of this team, is going to be lost for 12 minutes. His minor penalty has 1:09 to run, and then a 10-minute misconduct. Gardepy plays it into the zone, and East Coast has possession. Hilbrecht plays to center, and it's tipped back to the blue line, and it's picked up there by Basserin. Rink wide near side, Shaganya. Pass for Mark is intercepted and knocked down by House Young along the near boards. And Hilbrecht plays it ahead. It's picked off, and here's Gardepy. Over the line, Gardepy trying to get past the defenseman Kovacs. Goes in deep, and Johnson hugging the left post makes the save. Loose at the left edge, and Mark almost made something happen there. And the puck comes to the near side, and here's Young down the near wing. Over the line. House Young still in control, and he's taken it against the boards by Mark. And Mark wins the puck, and by Amadeus Mark took a bouncing puck and almost turned it into a goal. Icing against Manitoba with 2:11 to go in the second period. 10 seconds in the 4-on-4, and then a 9-second power play for East Coast. But they're going to have an offensive zone face-off, so if they can keep it in there, maybe they'll be able to do something on their very brief man advantage. The puck's already in their offensive zone. And they're going to lose their centerman on this draw. Now Kanata will come in and draw. He and George are the up front men. Puck is down, and here's George on the trigger. Loose in the slot, and the puck comes out to center as the penalty expires. Now it is a power play for East Coast for 8 seconds, and the puck is behind their net. Here is George coming through center. Penalty expires. George hits the line. He spins. He takes a backhanded shot that comes wide. Here's Kanata in the near corner as we're under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Kanata coming off the wall. Leaves it at the right point. Zoldan takes a shot. It's deflected in front. Rebound. They score. Walsh. And it's 3-2 for East Coast with 1:38 to go in the second period. 13-22. It's the second goal of the game for Walsh. Zoldan is going to get an assist for taking the shot from the point, and we'll see if there's a second one. But now it is 3-2. East Coast looking for its second straight upset today. And it's cooking now, 3-2 late in the second period. Puck down. And here's Duchan breaking in over the line. Algeris to his right. And it's kicked back down by Zoldan to the corner. Duchan with 1:29 to go. Now out of the corner they come, and a backhanded shot off the crossbar. My goodness, George also going to get an assist on that. Now a centering pass is picked up. So Manitoba strikes iron. 1:05 to go in the period. Played up the far wing for Slaney. Algeris. Played back in, and Burke will chase it down in the left corner, and now it's tipped back out to center and golfed back in rink wide by Basserin, who is now taking a defense shift in the absence of Kramer. And over the line comes Manitoba. Walsh picks it up. He lost possession. And with 30 seconds to go, East Coast will bring it out. Here's Kanata. He's got George on his right. He shoots, and he had Chartier reaching, but he missed the net. Puck comes to the near boards, and Urex will carry it out. Plays it ahead too far for Gardapi, and it'll come back in the zone to the right. Kovacs after it behind the goal, and he lost out to Mark. Now Gardapi heads for the net, and the pass is picked off by Shin. Played rink wide with 4 seconds to go in the period. Played ahead to Shin, and the period comes to an end. And after 2 periods, our score is East Coast 3, Manitoba 2. We will take a full intermission and come back with what is certain to be a good third period next. You're enjoying the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub. It's 3-2 for East Coast as we get ready to resume play. Jeff Pappas with you with the call. And an important period here. The winner will meet Great Plains in the final tomorrow. Shin takes a shot from the face-off, and Cedric Chartier pulls that into his body to get the face-off. 7 seconds gone in the third period. Face-off coming up to his right. Colosimo on the draw against Alger East, and the puck is picked up at the blue line. Kamzik plays it down, and now it's played back into the zone on the left side. Going after it there is Hilbrecht in the left corner. Clears around on the far side, and East Coast looking to break out to center. Shin plays it ahead. Now back in the zone. Here's a chance and a shot. A save made by Johnson off Alger East, and the puck rolls towards the right point, played down by Carrolls. Kramer still serving that misconduct penalty, which is automatic for boarding. And we will wait his arrival back on the ice about mid-period. Puck comes back for Manitoba, and this is Slaney into the near corner. Fed to the high slot. Carrolls, one touch to Shaganya, and his shot is deflected wide. Fed to the circle on the near side, and East Coast is able to come out to center. And that's going to be icing. It'll come all the way back for a face-off with 1:15 gone in the third period. We'll go all the way back to the right of Nealon Johnson for the face-off. They lose their centerman, Jodry, and Gardapi will come in and draw. They win it, comes to the left point to Urex and plays it down to the corner as Erkman goes back for it behind the net for East Coast. Gardapi trying to dig it out, loose along the boards, penalty coming, and that is a problem as Gardapi goes down clutching his head, and that is not good. And he's up and being assisted towards the bench. So maybe it wasn't a head injury, which is always what you hope that it's not, but face-off coming up, and now we're going to sort out the penalty, which is against Erkman. Minor penalty is on the board at 1:30, but there's going to be more there as well as a second player comes over, so that's also going to be a 2 and 10 on Erkman. And they'll announce that. Head contact and a head contact, excuse me. Now we have another penalty coming against East Coast from the face-off. And a cross-check is being assessed, and now East Coast is getting into some penalty trouble here as Manitoba will have a power play 5-on-3 for 1:40. Coming to the penalty box is House Young. And that is at 1:50. Faceoff is being brought back to center ice. Five on three for 1:40, a big moment in this game. Actually, excuse me, hooking. I thought the cross-checking symbol was both hands pushed straight forward, and that's what I saw. So anyway, hooking is the penalty. And Slaney feeds it over to Carrolls. Closes in, shoots, off the traffic. Rebound is cleared. And over the line they come again. Carrolls to the high slot. Puck comes to the near wall. Carrolls winds, fires, missed over the top. Rebound to Yurex. Now back to Carrolls at the right point. 49 seconds in the 5-on-3. There's a shot by Duchamp right on. A rebound chance for Slaney, and that is pushed wide. Here's Algeriste. He centers it for Slaney in the high slot. Leaves it for Carrolls at the right point. Into the top of the circle. Carrolls closes in. He shoots, and that's over the top of the net. Slaney chases after it. There's to go back behind the net to Algeriste at the right edge. And now they scrap for it. Centering pass, a chance. Oh, what a stop. They score. And Algeriste has scored on the first end of the power play. And that has the game tied at 3. It is a power play goal. It comes at 3 minutes and 11 seconds. And there's a discussion at the Manitoba bench. I'm not certain what that's about. The official is talking with the referee on that side. The officials talking things over now. And they are going to take the player to the dressing room. I think that's what they were talking about. There must be an injury to his head there. And they wanted a stoppage in play so they could take the player off. And we just hope nothing but the best there. Face-off at center ice. And the puck is controlled by Slaney. Back to Yurex. Now a shot and a save made by Johnson. Still 24 seconds of power play, and it is power play number 5 for Manitoba. 1 for 4 obviously so far, including most recently. Puck down to the near corner, and East Coast plays it around behind the net. Yurex will hold it in on the half boards. Slaney centers for Algeriste. That's blocked and now picked up, and here comes Kanata back. He closes in, shoots, save, rebound for Walsh, and he's unable to connect. Now East Coast back at full strength. Puck comes into the zone with 11:04 to go in the third period, as Erkman and Kramer are both sitting out misconduct penalties at this point. Cleared up the middle, and it is Algeriste. Over the line, we got a whistle, puck in the corner, and we have another penalty coming. High stick, and it is going to go against Manitoba. It's going to go against Algeriste. Time of the penalty is 4 minutes and 17 seconds. And it gives East Coast a power play, their fourth of the game. Now they bring the puck in over the line and back into the area behind the goal. Bassron swings around and plays it up the middle, back out to center ice. Now played into the zone and back out. This is Burke at the red line. 10:19 to go, plays it ahead past Kamzik and in deep. Puck comes to the near boards. Burke on the half wall, cannot hold it in. And it comes back to the left edge of the goal. And now played ahead. Colosimo along the near boards, lost possession. And it's played back behind the goal and out the middle. And here they come. It's Kanata at the blue line. And he lost it to Carrolls. 58 seconds in the power play, and it's played back to Burke. And now Kanata reaches over the line. Here he comes. Kanata comes to the left side. He takes a shot, and it goes wide of the goal. East Coast picks it up with 45 on the power play remaining. George along the boards, lost it to Shaganya, and he comes ahead. Played into the zone, rink wide to the near side. Burke plays it ahead, and at center, Kanata carries over the line. 27 on the power play. Kanata comes to the near side. He centers it, and loose at the left edge. That's George picking it up there. Walsh is cruising the slot. 17 in the power play. Walsh with 2 goals already in this contest. Played behind the net. Loose there. Kanata trying to center. And it's cleared up the far boards to Shaganya. Manitoba's back at full strength as they have killed off this power play. Now cleared in front. Alger East with a shot that had the goaltender reaching. Now a centering pass is blocked. It goes to the far side. Kovacs picks it up and plays to the blue line, held in by Urex. And that shot doesn't get through. And now it's a 4-on-3 for East Coast. But they're changing. And over the line comes Burke. He leaves a drop pass. Young fires, and he missed, but not by much on the left side. Loose along the half boards, and with 8:10 to go in the third, it comes to the right point. Kovacs shoots a save, and the rebound came off Chartier and was just pushed wide. Here's Betts along the near boards. Loose there, Shin plays it forward. And trapped in against the boards, here is Colosimo picking it up. He's got Young in front. 7:50 to go in the third period. Centering pass for Kovacs to the left point. He flattens it out, shoots, saves Chartier. Rebound off to the far boards. Young is after it, pursued by Urex. Comes to the right point, and it's bouncing towards the near circle. Colosimo can't hold it in. Now loose to the right point, and neither can Hilbrecht. It comes out to center, and here comes Manitoba. Over the line they come. It's Betts. Plays it back behind the goal. And Duchamp tried to step around a man and couldn't, and here comes East Coast back. 7:18 to play, and they come down the wing. Duchamp on the back check as Young plays it in and heads for the bench as they change. Now played ahead, and over the line they're offside as Bassron came in, came back out, and could not stay onside. Face-off at neutral ice. And a face-off there. 7:01 to go in the third period. And it's picked up by George, who comes across. Kanata on his left. George over the line. Leaves a drop. Kanata takes a shot. Saves Chartier. Rebound cleared to Kelly. And they can't get out. Murphy on the near boards tries to play it ahead. George falls. And the puck played ahead. And here is Duchamp over the line. Comes to his left, splits the defense, and then it's swept away to the far boards where it's claimed by Hilbrecht. Tries to play it ahead, and Manitoba holds the zone. Urex feeds the far boards. Now a pass for Duchamp is tipped to the half wall and picked up along the far side, played out to center. Urex will backtrack at center for it. 6:17 to play in regulation. Kelly plays it in, And back behind the goal for East Coast. This is Hilbrecht. Long pass up the middle is deflected down, and it comes to center. Here comes East Coast back. Kanata over the line. Leaves it for Kamzik. Back to Kanata on the boards. He's shoved by Carrolls. Kanata still in possession. He centers it, and that was a good centering pass. And Mark was there to tip it, though. Now Mark in the left corner turns around and plays to the near side. 5:45 left in the third. Cleared up the boards, and it's now cleared all the way back into the East Coast zone. It's going to come on goal. No icing, and it's picked up by Zoldan, who circles the net. On the far side, it comes to center. One-touch pass picked up by Gardapi, who backs into his zone and flips it to the near side. And it's picked up there by Walsh to Burke. Over the line. They play it in, and here is Young in the circle. He centers it, and Mark is there before Kanata and clears it ahead. Amadeus Mark shoots it back into the zone. Zoldan back for it. Sidesteps Alger East, who falls. And here's Burke. Played up the near wing to Walsh over the line. Walsh closes in, top of the circle. Goes in deep behind the net. Looking to center. And then he lost it in the corner. It's picked up by Slaney. Played ahead to center, and here's Burke. Over the line. Colosimo shoots it in. And back is Yurex for it behind the net. He feeds the far side boards. 4:40 to go, and it's tipped to center, but not out. Colosimo holds it in, and Walsh comes back to play it. Walsh frees himself up at the red line, and now will carry it over the line. Ryan Walsh, who's got 2 goals in this one. He's got trouble with Betts. Plays it behind the net. Shin goes after it. Walsh down in the corner, and is slow getting up. Now the puck cleared around to the near side, and Manitoba picks up possession, and it's played to center by Slaney. Murphy has it with 4:10 left. Murphy going to his right, gets by Duchamp, and now it's cleared all the way down the ice. That'll be icing on Manitoba with 4:06 to go. Kramer's misconduct is over, and he is back on the ice. Erkman's misconduct will end during this period. With about a minute and a half to go, he'll need a stoppage in play to come back on, and now the puck is shot all the way back into the East Coast zone. Is going to come right on to Johnson. Played off to the left corner. Now behind the net, East Coast in possession with under 4 minutes to play in a 3-3 tie. Here they come. This is Kanata over the line. Kanata trying to play it around the defender Kramer on that side. And now Shin in the circle goes down. Picked up in the right corner and cleared around on the near side by Bastron out to center. And stepping up is Murphy. He'll come over the line as he falls. Now it's picked up by George. He shoots and he missed the net to the right. Duchamp on the far side will play it up to center. Now it's picked up by Kelly, and he'll carry it over the East Coast line. He is headed off by Burke into the corner there with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play in regulation and a 3-3 tie. Here's East Coast playing to center. It's picked off by Alger East. He played it in off a defender, got it back, and then is swept away by Burke to the corner board. Shin plays it ahead, held in at the point by Carrolls. He takes a shot, and it goes wide of the goal to the near side. 2:50 to go now as we have players falling in the near corner, and we are going to have a penalty, a body-checking penalty with 2:50 to go, and it's going to go against East Coast, and we have another player injured. For Manitoba. And heading and they're talking about this now. And it's Luke Murphy in the penalty box. And another penalty of 2 and 10. So we've had 3 head contact and or boarding penalties for misconducts, 2 on East Coast and 1 on Manitoba. With 2:49 to go, a power play for Manitoba. It'll be their 6th of the game. It comes at 12 minutes and 11 seconds. And the minor penalty now will be served. We're going to take a timeout. Manitoba will take it with a, let's get the announcement. Body checking for Murphy and a misconduct.
That's East Coast Murphy, a 2-minute minor for body checking and a 10-minute misconduct at 2:49. The 2-minute minor will be served by number 25, Tyler Cobra.
50 minutes in penalties in this game, including 3 misconducts. So Manitoba in a position now on the power play to win the contest, potentially. I think the injured player was Jodry. I'm trying to figure out who it was on the bench, and I haven't called his name in some time. I don't want to say because I'm absolutely certain, but I'm trying to figure out who it is on the bench. Face-off coming up in the East Coast zone to the left of Neelan Johnson. And it is going to be Duchan on the face-off. And a big power play here. Puck is down. And it's played behind the net. Lost there. Comes to the near corner and Duchan has it. Goes to Carrolls at the right point. Carrolls passes across right on the blue line. Picked up, and here's a shot that goes off the defense. And East Coast picks it up. And they come out 2-on-2. Pass to center for Colosimo. And now Burke will carry it over the line. Burke closes in. He shoots, and it was over the top of the cage. Long carom to Alger East to Duchan, and they'll break out on the power play. 1.5 minutes to go in it. Over the line they come, and Gardepy is spun around at the blue line. Puck cleared, but not out. Comes to the left corner. Duchan looks to center. Carrolls closes in. He shoots. They score, and Manitoba takes the lead on the power play with 2:04 to play. Time of the goal is 12 minutes and 56 seconds, and Manitoba has a pair of third period power play goals, and they lead it 4-3 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds to play. Well, now here comes Manitoba. Duchan lost it. And it's Alger East scoring it. Gardepy getting an assist. And Grayson Slaney getting assists. And the puck shot all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call with 1.5 minutes to play. And now East Coast, which had not trailed in this game up to this point, now has 95 seconds to find a tying goal. And they want their timeout. They'll take it now. And we'll watch the goaltender, Neelan Johnson, as the faceoff will come in the defensive zone, so they're going to have to find a way to beat that forecheck and get the puck to center ice. All-Star game is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock here. And the championship game at 10:30. The winner of this game meets Great Plains and survived a 4-3 game against the international team in our first semifinal earlier tonight. After the game, we'll have interviews, don't forget. So you want to stick around for that. And we'll talk about tomorrow's final in the 5th annual version of the show. Face-off coming up to the left of Johnson in the East Coast zone. Alger East, the man of the moment. Two goals in the third period. Brought his team back from 3-2 down to a 4-3 advantage with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Puck is down and it's cleared around on the far side. And back in the zone, Walsh has it with 1 minute 24 to go. He will go back behind the net. Cleared around on the near side. They can't get out. It comes to the goaltender who has to clear it, and Kanata trying to play it ahead. He'll go back into the corner with 1 minute 9 to go. Kanata will ring the boards to the far side to Shin, and they still can't get out. Kanata drops it with 1 minute to play, and here's Walsh. He will carry it to the red line, and he'll shoot it in. It's on to the goaltender, Chartier, who makes the save. Cleared around to the left side. Kovacs will hold it in. The goaltender's off for the sixth skater. Kramer clears. Held in by Kovacs at the left point. We get a whistle, and we have a hand pass called, and that will bring the face-off outside with 43 seconds to play. Colosimo will face off against Alger East. Actually, Walsh now will draw. Colosimo plays it in. Now it's backhanded out to center where Burke will pick it up. He plays it and he lost it. And shot all the way down the ice for an icing call as Alger East made his bid, but from his own side of center ice. So now they get the offensive zone faceoff with 33.9 seconds to play in the contest. And East Coast tries to set up a play off the faceoff. Walsh on the draw, wins it, feeds to the right point. Here's a shot, and it was nearly deflected at the right edge. Now it comes to Burke up the slot. He lost it to center. Here's a race for it, and it's poked off to the far boards, picked up there and centered with 16 seconds to play. Play is in the East Coast zone to the far side with 10 seconds to go. And now with 9 left, they're going to bring it to center. Pass down the wing. George over the line. He shoots. It's blocked, and that's going to be the end of the game. And Manitoba has rallied in the third period, and they beat East Coast by a score of 4-3. And the semifinals end with the same score. And it'll be Manitoba versus Great Plains in the final tomorrow morning. So this one was a gritty contest. Manitoba did not lead until 2 minutes and 4 seconds remained in the game.
East Coast 5 for a game total of 15. Saves by your goaltenders. Manitoba's number 29.
And the player of the game, who else but Cash Alger East, tying goal and the winning goal for his team for Manitoba. And that is the end of the contest. We're going to step aside here, and we'll have live interviews coming up here on the Youth Hockey Hub. Tomorrow's final, Manitoba versus Great Plains at 10:30 here at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. That will do it for us. You've enjoyed the North American Hockey Showcase, the show 2019 on the Youth Hockey Hub.
We're with Cash Alger East from the Manitoba Extreme. Team Manitoba wins an exciting game, 4-3 over East Coast. Cash, congratulations on a big win.
Thanks.
Cash, you had the game-winning goal today. Let's walk through all that, how that transpired, and you guys getting the W today.
We just kept the puck in and gave a nice pass and got it in.
You were the one that finished it, right? I mean, you finished
no.
it off, right? Well, you had the goal, so you finished the goal.
I didn't have the goal.
Oh, they said that you had the game-winning goal.
I didn't. I was on point.
Oh, you were? Okay. Did you chip it?
No, I shot it.
You shot it in. Okay. Well, they told me that you had the game-winning goal, so sorry. We'll keep rolling with it, right?
Okay.
All right. So let's go through one of your favorite memories of the tournament. It's been a long week. We'll go through what's your favorite memory?
Winning this game and going to the finals.
Going to the finals. All right. Speaking of the finals, you play Great Plains again. They beat you in overtime over at Mariucci on Tuesday. What's it going to take for you guys to batten down the hatches and get a big W tomorrow in the championship?
Well, all their goals were tap-ins. We just got to get them out of there and not give up rebounds.
Protect the house, right? All right, Cash Alger East, our tournament, our game MVP. Congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Yeah.